Imagine being the most powerful person in the world, having millions of people under your command, with the freedom to do anything you want. But along with that power comes constant threats, wars, diseases, and betrayals. How would you cope with such a life? This was the reality of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who lived nearly 2,000 years ago. Despite his immense power, he faced challenges and struggles that would overwhelm most people. But instead of succumbing to the pressures, Marcus Aurelius turned to Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life no matter what circumstances we face. Stoicism is a tool that helps us focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. In this video, we'll explore how you can apply Stoic principles to your daily life, ultimately making you happier and more resilient. But first, let me ask you, what is the most important thing in life? Is it money, fame, power, or happiness? For the Stoics, the answer was simple: it's virtue. Virtue means living according to reason and nature, doing what is right, and acting with moral integrity. But how can we achieve virtue in a world full of distractions, temptations, and problems? The Stoics had a core principle that guided them: focus on your own actions and thoughts, instead of worrying about what others do or what happens around you. While this might sound simple, it is not always easy to follow. It requires constant self-awareness, self-discipline, and a commitment to self-improvement. It also demands courage, wisdom, justice, and moderation. These are the four cardinal virtues of Stoicism that guide us toward rational and moral actions. Marcus Aurelius, despite his vast responsibilities and power, could have easily been overwhelmed or corrupted by his wealth and position. Yet, he didn't let that happen. He practiced Stoicism every single day, through journaling, reflecting on his principles, and applying them to his daily life. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He also said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Marcus understood that while he couldn't control everything that happened around him, he could control how he reacted. He focused on what he could do, not on what he couldn't. He focused on what was in his power, not what was beyond his control. So, how do we determine what we can control and what we can't? Stoicism provides us with a simple but powerful rule. You can control your own reactions and attitudes, but you cannot control other people's actions or natural events. For example, you can't control the weather, but you can control how you dress for it. You can't control what someone says to you, but you can control how you respond to them. Why is this distinction so important? Because it frees us from wasting our energy and emotions on things beyond our reach. Instead of getting angry, frustrated, or anxious about things we can't change, we can focus on improving ourselves and making better choices. This approach leads to a peaceful mind and a happier life. So, how do you begin your day? Do you check your phone, watch the news, or rush through your morning routine? These habits can leave you feeling anxious and distracted. Instead, try this. Before doing anything else, take a moment to reflect on what you want to achieve and how you'll react to challenges. This simple practice helps you set your intentions and prepares your mind for the day ahead. The Stoics were also proponents of mindfulness. Being mindful means paying attention to what you're doing and why you're doing it. It means being aware of your thoughts and emotions without letting them control you. Throughout the day, try to stay present and focus on your actions, making sure they align with your values. For example, if you value honesty, don't lie or cheat. If you value kindness, don't be rude or mean. By practicing mindfulness, you'll avoid regret and guilt and feel more satisfied with yourself. Marcus Aurelius, though a great emperor facing wars, plagues, and betrayals, never lost his calm. He practiced Stoicism daily and focused on his own actions, accepting what he couldn't control. He didn't let the external chaos affect his internal peace. We can learn from him and apply the Stoic principles to become more resilient ourselves. Stoicism teaches us to see things as they truly are, not as we wish they were. It helps us handle stress, anger, and fear, showing us how to live in harmony with ourselves and with others. So, how can you incorporate Stoicism into your daily life? Let's find out. One of the best ways to learn from Stoicism is to reflect on your day. Every night before you go to sleep, ask yourself these simple questions. What did I do well today? What did I do poorly? How can I improve tomorrow? This practice helps you identify your strengths and weaknesses and creates a roadmap for personal growth. Stoicism isn't a quick fix. It's a lifelong journey. You can't expect to master it overnight, or even in a year. But with consistent practice, you can make Stoicism a part of your life, improving yourself day by day. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. In other words, you must be prepared to face challenges and overcome them with courage and wisdom. Now, let's recap the main Stoic principles and see how you can apply them every day. 1. Remember that Stoicism is based on the idea that you can only control your own thoughts, actions, and reactions. Everything else is outside your control and not worth worrying about. By focusing on what you can control, you free yourself from anxiety, anger, and frustration. 2. Practice self-focus by paying attention to your inner state and aligning it with reason and virtue. Don't let external events or other people's opinions disturb your peace of mind. Instead, focus on what you can do to improve yourself and contribute to the common good. 3. Develop resilience by facing difficulties with courage and wisdom. Learn from Marcus Aurelius, who faced many hardships but never lost his calm. He used his journal to reflect on his challenges and remind himself of Stoic principles. 4. Engage in reflective exercises to review your day and assess your progress. Every evening, ask yourself what you did well, what you did wrong, and what you can do better tomorrow. This will help you grow as a person and as a Stoic. By following these steps, you can embrace Stoicism as a way of life and enjoy its benefits. Just like Marcus Aurelius, with a little practice each day, you can learn to focus on yourself, live a life full of peace, and become more resilient. Now, for something exciting, we're trying something new. Our next video on Stoicism will be chosen by you. Here's how it works. Drop a comment below with a Stoicism topic or question you'd love to see covered. Browse through the suggestions and give a thumbs up to the ones you find interesting. The comment with the most likes will be the focus of our next video. This is your chance to guide our journey into Stoicism. Now that you've learned some key Stoic principles and how to practice them daily, it's time to challenge yourself. Don't just watch this video and forget about it. Put it into action every day. Try focusing on what you can control and let go of what you can't. See how it changes your mood, your relationships, and your life. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. You have the wisdom of the Stoics to guide you and the example of Marcus Aurelius to inspire you. As he said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Until next time, I hope you find strength in these words and in yourself. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up to help us reach more people in search of ancient wisdom. If you're new here, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more lessons on Stoic wisdom. Remember, the key to a good life is focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. Thank you for your interest in the Stoic Journey channel.